What is up, Sam? I am. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me, bro. I want to give a big thank you to all of the subscribers out there, whoever you are, wherever you're from. Thank you guys for showing up over the past years and all of 2020 and 2021 as we go on our way into 2022. So, what is up, you guys? Sam, I am. Shout out. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you for tuning in. And any and everybody else that may be watching this video right now. Pretty much this video is about trucking during the holidays, man. Trucking during the holidays. It is one of the best times because usually rates will usually go through the roof around about now. And that's pretty much what is going on. So you see me looking at my phone and whatnot is because I'm looking at the rates currently in the area. And I only got a couple of days unless I get something that goes farther away. And I am currently without my trailer. So I'm in that kind of a situation right now because I'm trying to remember how many miles I just went. Like $700, like $750 or something. And to be honest with you, I had to come to the house to take care of some stuff and business related stuff and get some personal stuff straightened out. Come on, phone. Come on. Sometimes you just gotta sit there and wait on it. But then it turns out something that I was working on fell through, and I'm probably gonna have to end up waiting until the new year to see if that'll pan out. I'm really hoping that it'll pan out, because that'll be history. $731 to go 221 miles. That's $3.30. I probably could have waited, and that rate would have went up. The thing is, that ain't that far from the house, so I kind of had to jump on that load when I saw it because I figured it wasn't gonna last very long, and that's like 30 minutes from me. And at least this way, I know I was already seeing that there were loads up here near Birmingham that were coming out regularly, because as we are, today is the 23rd, tomorrow's the 24th. Saturday's going to be the cutoff point. I'm pretty sure the Amazon and whatever other warehouse people are going to be off. So the main goal is to get as much running in, and I kind of want something short for today so that I could finish running out the hours for today, sleep tonight, and then get the first thing smoking, whether it's here, Memphis, here, Atlanta. I got people over there in Atlanta, so I'll be in Atlanta for Christmas, or if I'm in Memphis, I can be in Memphis and go home, or from here to Nashville. I think Will lives in Nashville, but I have to reach out to him on Facebook and see. And that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. The That's what, man. This is just one of the best times of the year. You'll hear on one of Chasing Andrew Jackson's videos. It's a live on there where Callie, not Callie, uh, the dude from California. He talks about trucking over that way, and he's been trucking for a long time. And he talks about, when the slow part of the year comes, that's not the best time to purchase a truck. But when it comes to like after, when springtime comes back around and all that stuff that's not normally moving starts moving again, that's the best time to get your truck, purchase a truck, jump off in trucking then. And these loads are coming out and getting booked. These loads are coming out and getting booked. So as we're talking, and if you guys have any questions, right now would be the time to ask while I am waiting on a load. Because I don't currently have a load booked right now. And I know this load, I'm really not trying to go to Juliet, Illinois. I'm not trying to go up there. That's just 682 miles has to be done in 13 hours. I'm not trying to do that. No, I'm good. I'm not about that life, bro. I've done that. Like the other day, they had a load that was coming out, and it was 900 miles, but it was 900 miles in like 17 hours. And I had to ask myself, because I was at the house and I would have had to drive 2 hours to go pick the load up, get there, pick the load up, or empty trailer move, whatever it is, and then run straight from there to the receiver, to the destination. Stuff like that I'll do. Like I'll run 900 miles in a day, but it's usually one of those I'm already prepared for it. For example, a 900-mile day, I will have already slept 8 hours or 10 hours, or slept 4 hours, woke up for an hour or two, then went back to sleep for another 4 hours. Like I'll run 900 miles. I'll run 1,000 miles. But it has to be something that I've already planned to do. Like I booked the load a day before. Like today is Thursday, and I got the load booked for today is Thursday, and I got the load booked for, let's see, 1,000 miles. Yeah. Today's Thursday. I got the load booked for Friday morning, but I booked the load that Thursday morning. So, and I just dropped off that Thursday morning, and that load is picking up that Friday morning. So I've got all Thursday and all Thursday night to just kind of piddle around, do nothing, and just prepare myself for what I'm about to do that Friday. Like I'll run hard like that, but then that Saturday is done. Like that Saturday, nothing's going on. I'm not gonna be doing nothing, because depending on how much time I have in 17 hours, I think I did that in 18 one time. I can't remember, because I know it was from Memphis to Baltimore, Maryland, and I did that in one trip. I think it was like 10 o'clock that morning. I got there 10 o'clock that morning, like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. I got there with time to spare. And it just so happened to work out like that's like the perfect time. Left Memphis in the morning, got there near Baltimore around the middle of the night, low traffic. That's the perfect kind of situation for stuff like that. But yeah, pretty much that's pretty much what's been going on, man. I've been staying in chill mode, staying close to the house, and I also want to give a shout out to, man, there has to be a way to start doing that. Or start using one phone to do that with, and I'll figure it out. I know it's something simple. It's just a matter of putting it together. But I want to give a shout out to Gunder Associates. I want to give a shout out to Tanker Monkey on YouTube. Y'all can check out NG Home Solutions for your purchasing homes and real estate. They're out of Georgia, but they're also expanding in KT branding, KT Gunder branding for all of your branding needs, all of your entrepreneurial facilitating and helping people get and accomplish entrepreneurship, building businesses, growing your businesses brand, all those kind of things. And then I also want to give a shout out to Chasing Andrew Jackson, Luke Powell, Sea Dog Lucas. You can check out Luke Powell's videos on YouTube. You can also check out Sea Dog Lucas videos on YouTube. So that is what's been up with me, man. I don't have to take a load tonight, but I'm kind of like, I don't know, the thing with me, like when I wake up early, I tend to need a nap during the day at some point. And I got this load off after first they were like they didn't have no trailer. Then I drove around, didn't see no trailer, drove around like 3 laps around the facility. Okay, y'all ain't got no trailers. I'm calling, hey, ain't no trailers here. Okay, I'll go check the other site. Go to the other site. I'm driving around, no trailer. Drive around again, no trailer. Then finally, the second time I went to talk to him, okay, is this trailer number? It's not that one. Go drive around the first site all over again. Finally, after the second time, found the doggone trailer. Which if they'd have put the trailer information in there, so I'd have known that ahead of time, I would have known which trailer I was looking for versus just looking for a trailer with a big smile on the side of it. But sometimes, man, you get in a situation you got to work with what you got to work with. And other than that, what is going on with you guys out there? Also, I need to know where you guys live at within relative close traveling distance to where I travel. Memphis, Georgia, Interstate 20, 22, Birmingham, Mobile, Memphis, Atlanta, Dallas, Fort Worth. I'm not really a big fan of going up there to Indiana. If I had somewhere to park my trailer, yeah, like Indiana would be awesome because I could get a load. And I know some people do it at truck stops, but I'm not really a big fan of leaving my trailer just anywhere. But mainly those are the spots: Atlanta, Memphis, Birmingham from time to time, either dropping a load or passing through. Mobile, but not as much now that I got my own trailer. I don't fool around at Mobile too much. Which I was either gonna go to Bessemer, Birmingham, or Mobile, get a load, and then take off from there. But I was patient and I waited. And that load just showed up right there. And at first I didn't believe it. It said Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and I was like, make sure there ain't another Hattiesburg or something. Like, it says Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Pick it up at 9 o'clock in the morning. What? What? Empty trailer. What? To go to Birmingham. What? Yep. Yep. All day. All day long. All day long. What is that? Holidays ain't that snipes? Holidays overrated. Holidays overrated, bro. I mean, holidays are what we make of them. You know, it's one thing if your family's gonna take turns. You know, you're gonna have a a close family Christmas and a broad family Thanksgiving, or a broad family Thanksgiving and a close family Christmas. You know, so everybody gets to take turns, and then the next year, you switch it up. So one year, your family and kids, y'all are gonna have Christmas at home. The next year, y'all have Christmas with everybody in your family. You know, the same thing if husband and wife, y'all take turns in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Those are usually one of the two times that everybody tends to be coming together for the year, if not the 4th of July, which is kind of up in the air because everybody tends to do their own thing on the 4th of July. But Christmas and Thanksgiving tends to be like that. That tends to be where family comes together. Just everybody get together in one place. Either pick Thanksgiving or pick Christmas. And okay, so Christmas this year is going to be on the odd side. Thanksgiving is going to be on the even side, or just do something like that so that everybody feels that they're getting their time and their appreciation. If you're not going to do it all together for Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's just a matter of individuals and families, and it's really important to do that so that everybody gets their time, and it doesn't feel like anybody is monopolizing their Christmas or Thanksgiving. But you guys tell me what you guys think. I do enjoy the holidays. I enjoy this time of year. I'm usually gone, and I might have came home for the holidays, but I had to come home. Got hit at Monday. Couldn't get it down that Monday. Tuesday couldn't get it down Sunday. Was here Monday. Couldn't get it down Monday. Then they said they're gonna wait till the New Year's, and I'm like, okay, I didn't wasted this time, and I could have already been making money, and I already know that I want something for next week. I know that I want to make something for next week. So the goal is to try to at least $1,500 to $2,000, at least, hopefully, if everything goes according to plan. But with coming up against Christmas, and Christmas falling on a Saturday, and that's the thing about that load for Friday morning. That's Friday morning. To deliver in Stone Mountain, which is, I already know, on the other side of Atlanta. That's a good 20 minutes past North Atlanta. And the odds of getting something coming back that same day, and that's five hours to get from here to there. So it really just depends. But right now it's all crunch time, man. Right now this is straight go. This is just straight go and run. I should be asleep, but I'm gonna wait another hour or so and just kind of keep an eye on the loads that are available. And if ain't nothing looking the way I want, let's see, it's 4. The next cycle will be coming out in an hour. The next stock will be coming out between 5:30 and 7, or 5:30 and 6:30. So I can at least catch a good 30 minutes worth of sleep, and then just kind of, fiddle around in the truck and stuff for a little while. Catch another nap while I'm keeping an eye on, because a lot of times stuff has burned me where I was too picky and kind of screwed up some stuff where there was an opportunity to move to a certain area that I knew that I wanted to be in when it comes to freight. For example, I'm in Birmingham, Alabama right now, and I'm kind of being patient for a load, but the load from McCullough, Alabama, going to Georgia, I would assume Georgia back to Memphis, because there's usually not a lot of Georgia to Birmingham, but there'll be Georgia to Florida, Georgia to South Carolina, Georgia to Virginia, something like that. But you usually have to wait for Georgia to Memphis, or if that load even comes across, it comes across so fast and it's gone just like that, because people like that run Memphis to Georgia. It's perfect. You can pick up Georgia, go to Memphis. If you got something else already over there, pick that up and either make it that same day or make it as far as Birmingham, shut it down past Birmingham on the east side. Boom, when you wake up, finish it on off. So that's some of the things to think about. Also, that's two things, man. I ain't gonna talk about both of those, but I'm in talks with a guy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to talk with him Friday, but I'm gonna send him a couple messages. Hopefully we can get something put together and worked out. I really want to move forward with that, and that'll be something that I want to do to benefit and help people, and I'm hoping that that'll work out. But I know number one, I've got to get number one out of the way. I've got to get that done. That is just, I should have accepted it in the very beginning and moved on it then. And when the offer came along, I should have took it then instead of waiting on it. Because now I think there's other people. I think there's other options that they're entertaining. But other than that, man, God has been awesome, dudes. So I don't know what you guys are doing, but this year's turned out pretty good. And is there money in trucking? So, yeah, man. There's money in trucking. There's money around trucking. There's money on top of trucking. There's money underneath trucking. There's money there. There's money falling out of the trucking industry everywhere. Oh yeah. I'm not sure about what's going on in Colorado. I heard about it because somebody else had mentioned it to me. I didn't know what they were talking about. The thing going on with the truck driver over there in Colorado. If some of you guys have heard about it, let me know. I don't know the specifics other than there was an accident, there was a pileup, and the truck driver is facing some years. From my experience in trucking, yeah, that's how it works. Y'all got to remember. When you get a CDL, depending on what state you're in, I know in the state of Mississippi, it says it on it. It says it in clear writing on your CDL if you get your CDL from the state of Mississippi. And I think Kentucky does also. Your CDL says professional driver's license, and it says commercial professional driver's license or something like that. So that's something to think about. I was taught that about the trucking industry, on how an accident usually turns out bad for the truck driver unless it's overwhelming evidence that somebody else was at fault, or that something else was at fault. All I know is, man, I don't know a lot about this, man. And for me to go trying to look this up while doing a live video with y'all, like, I don't see it. Trucker accident. There it is. Okay. Trucker sentenced to 110 years. And personally, guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. Denver relatives, lawmakers, and other supporters of a trucker sentenced to 110 years in prison after an explosive brake failure crashed and left 4 people dead rallied in Denver on Wednesday to plead for clemency. Supporters of Rogel Aguilera Medeiros says the sentence is deeply unjust, and truck drivers around the country have taken up his cause using hashtags like hashtag no trucks to Colorado and no trucks Colorado, hashtag no trucks Colorado. Speaking at the rally at the state capitol, Leonard Martinez, one of the lawyers representing Aguilera Medeiros, said the injustice of such long sentence needs to be addressed both by reforming sentencing laws, but also looking at the actions and prosecutors and judges. This fight is not just for him, but for all, he said. The Colorado judge has said mandatory minimum sentencing laws forced him to impose a long prison term after Aguilera Medeiros was convicted of vehicular homicide and other charges. His family said the statement, they do not want to minimize the loss of those killed in the crash, but are calling on Governor Jared Polis to take immediate action to reduce the sentence for a 26-year-old man with no criminal history. He was not under the influence of drugs or alcohol and fully cooperated with the investigators. Supporters said in this statement more than 4.7 million people have signed an online petition asking for a commute a sentence. Polis, a Democrat, said Tuesday he is reviewing a clemency application. Prosecutors asked for a reconsideration of the sentence after the outcry. But they also noted the driver declined plea deal negotiations and said the convictions recognized harm caused to the crash victims. A hearing has been scheduled to discuss the reconsideration request on Monday. So we'll find some out about that Monday. In a statement Wednesday, District Attorney Alexis Knight said the victims of their families want to be heard as a resentencing request is considered. And if you guys want to check out more of that, as far as the post I'm reading from is on ABC News. Supporters rallied for trucker sentenced to 110 years in crash. 110 years. Not only does that seem excessive, that seems like they're trying to send a message. Because when I saw that, 110 years, that's the same thing if they'd have gave him 50 years and he would have had to serve a mandatory of half of that. So yeah, breaking that down in half is 55 years. Yeah. Yep, that is excessive. Not only is that excessive, they are obviously trying to send a message to somebody. They're obviously what I want to know, because they said a brake failure. What kind of brake failure? Because man, I don't know. Like, is there video? Is there video of this or something? If y'all know, man, like leave a comment or something, man. If y'all know if there's a video, his brakes failed. I want to give a shout out to It's Moto. Thanks, bro. Hef Zebit. I can't even say what that is. Kelvin Davis, Dominican in the house. I worked in Tioga, North Dakota. God bless everyone. Appreciate that, bro. His brakes failed. One or all? Did his trailer brakes fail too? How far back was he when he saw the pilot? Was he coming over a hill? Was he coming around the corner? I don't know, man. That's why I can't go just like run off and yeah, like, hey, how far were you from this pilot, this accident? Like, your brakes fail. They fail how? Like your tractor brakes or your trailer brakes? Because in my mind, I will look at it like coming up to a red light. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I got a couple videos like coming up to a red light in trucking. I don't know if it's still taught today. As you're driving, depending on your speed and your distance to that light, usually when you're driving, there are, I can't see down here, but usually there are lines as you're coming up to an intersection, solid lines as you're coming into an intersection. When your truck gets to a certain point to that red light, and that light is yellow, that light turns red. If you have crossed the threshold of no return, you keep going through the light. You keep going through the light. Now all lights are different, and all situations are different. But that threshold is usually where the solid line starts. If you're at the posted speed of travel, that light is yellow, and that light turns red. You keep going through the light because you've already engaged the light. You've already engaged to travel through the light. But then this also depends on the distance of those solid lines. If the solid lines are there to give you an indication of, sometimes this is not an absolute, but to give you an idea of the timing of the light, which, like I said, it's you kind of have to feel the situation, because sometimes you can go by where the sign is and the light, and the distance of the intersection. The intersection and the arrow, or you can count the number of solid space marks. It's just like when I'm going through an intersection, there's a point of no return. There's a point of, this light is yellow, this light is yellow, this light is yellow. There's a point where if this light turns red, I'm still going through it. Because there's only a few reasons I'm going to slam on brakes. And some people may agree, some people may not agree. I slam on brakes for avoiding an accident. I slam on brakes for avoiding like a person, a human being. That's usually the only two I can think of right now. I slam on brakes to avoid from damaging somebody's property. Pretty much, don't kill nobody, don't injure nobody, don't damage or destroy nobody's property. And that's pretty much it. That's the only things I'm slamming on brakes for. I'm running over your dog and whatever else, but those are pretty much the things. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what was going on with the dude, with his situation. I hope it gets worked out, man. His brakes failed. His tractor and his trailer brakes failed. I don't know, man. I have to see that. I have to see that accident. I have to see like some pictures from it or something. But 110 years in jail, yep. I have definitely heard of that before. So this ain't no surprise to me, man. It's brakes fail. Mm-hmm. One thing I do know, there's probably gonna be a lot of people running out there jumping to just be a part of something because they ain't got nothing else to do. And also, what I want to know, like this cost this trucker getting 110 years caught the news, but any of the other trucker stuff, uh, adequate trucker pay hasn't caught the news. Trucker safety hasn't caught the news. Some kind of legislation to benefit truckers or the trucking industry hasn't caught the news and or anything. In my opinion, to me, this almost puts me in the mind of a sleight of hand. Like somebody's pumping this story out into the world, into the media, into the news, and giving it light when there's something else going on that you normally would see related to the trucking industry or transportation. And this is something to distract people from it, to get people to look another way. Because all these years that I've been driving trucks, that I can ever think anybody, ever anything for truck drivers, no, nothing really comes to mind. If you guys can think of something related to standing up for truck drivers or people speaking up for the benefit of truck drivers nationally, let alone globally, man, you guys let me know. So I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is anytime I start seeing a lot of social media and TV and stuff, I tend to get a little bit skeptical. But if any of you guys have any trucking owner, operator, or even oil field questions right now, now's would be a good time to throw them out there while I'm here. And I also want to give a shout out to all of you guys that have been tuning in and checking out my videos over the years, man. I'm gonna have to get together with you guys and make a short film about each one of y'all as I travel. That's what I say. Memphis, Atlanta. I'm over towards Dallas, Fort Worth from time to time. It just depends. If I get a load that's paying good going out that way. Same thing with Atlanta. I'll go all the way over to Virginia, South Carolina, Pennsylvania. I'll go up into Indiana, but I'm not familiar enough with the rhythm of that area. But I have seen that there's some good paying freight. I don't know if they will accept my trailer, my trailer's age for Ball Corporation. It's one of those companies, it's like an aluminum company, and they make cans. And you can haul their loads out of there, and they're like $1,300, $1,400 one way. And if you're there, you could pick that load up. I'm trying to think how you would start off your week to maximize it. Because I don't know if they're 7 days a week. They might be. Matter of fact, I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Because I thought about hanging around up there for a little while just to kind of see how they freight moves. But I know Monday's gonna be hitting it time, bro. Monday coming around is gonna be hitting it time. Watch and see. Cause I'm looking at it right. Anyway, we talking about Ball Corporation up near Indiana. Also Hershey up in Pennsylvania. If y'all ain't heard about them already. Where is it? I'm trying to think of the name of this place. I know it's near Indianapolis, Indiana. Look within inside a 100-mile radius, and it's called Ball Corp or Ball Corp or Ball. It's just like 1,000 pounds or something like that. It's going like 200 miles into, I think that's it right there. Come on. Come on. Yep, Ball Corporation. I'm pretty sure they have more than one I want to see. Hold on, I want to see how much weight. 4,600 pounds. So let's round it up and say 5,000 pounds. No reefer trailers, no roll-up doors, plated trailer, no rail sidings, food grade trailer, and free of damage. Now, okay, that I got. Like my trailer's probably got a few nicks and scrapes and stuff in it. Food grade. I've hauled food in my trailer before, so, and it's been accepted at the Mission place that makes the chips. I think that's Frito-Lay owns that. So as far as I know, I have a food grade trailer. Now, if they are set on a year, I wouldn't be able to haul anything out of there. But I think that's one of those I would have to contact the broker, let the broker know what's going on, and then let the broker consult with them. Okay, it's a 2006 such and such, and send them a picture the same way I did with the other place that I went to. But I hope y'all can read that, man. And I hope it ain't backwards. Focus. I hope that ain't backwards. But anyway, that is Monticello, Indiana to Trenton, Ohio. And it is 200 and let's say it says 201, but we'll round it up and say 210 miles. And currently right now, the 27th is a good little time away. It's $945. So that's like $4.75 a mile. But they got 16, 35, 20, so that's 40, 60, 64, 80, 115. They got a lot of loads coming out of this place, and they're going to Indianapolis and Trenton, Ohio. I think there's one of these places in Mississippi too. But they make cans for, drink places. They make cans for Coca-Cola. They make cans for Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch, and places like that. So that's just something to think about. Hershey, I didn't really get a lot of time to go research and look into them. So, but as time goes on and we continue on this trucking journey, we most definitely will. Because direct shippers are where the money's at, man. I did get some information about a place that hauls dog food stuff. Eric Fisher. Is this the Eric I work with at Patriot, or is it somebody else? Eric Fisher. You're not in the Nodak area these days. I'm looking to get back out there. I recently twisted off my OTR. twisted it. Okay. Appreciate that, Eric Fisher. I recently twisted off my OTR job. Same issue I see you having, sitting for a day or two not being paid. Yeah, kind of. I'm dispatching my own loads versus having somebody else do it for me. And I tend to book my loads with safety in mind. So I waited until I got here, and I kind of like I glanced from time to time on the way here, and I stopped twice at truck stops to get out and walk around, and I might check for loads coming up in the area while I'm talking to y'all. So I need to be paying attention. Because that Bessemer to Juliet, I'll do it, but I ain't doing it for that rate that they want it for. But I happen to come across your channel searching Williston. Hey man, I appreciate that, bro. I don't know how much stuff on Williston, North Dakota. I got some stuff on Wofford. I've been all up in Williston, Wofford, Fairview. What's that other place? Fairview. Fairview. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Because you got anyway, if you guys are out that way, you know what I'm talking about. Fairview, and I cannot think of this other place. But it's going out that same way. But yeah, Williston, Tioga, Stanley, Minot, Noonan, which is in the middle of nowhere, Crosby, in the middle of nowhere, Wofford City, Newtown, Killdeer, Dickinson, Bismarck, Mandan. Man, I've been some all kinds of places up there in North Dakota. Yeah, I've seen more of North Dakota than I have of Mississippi. I've moved around in more places and seen more of North Dakota than I have Mississippi. And Mississippi things are closer. I'm 20 minutes, 30 minutes from my next Walmart versus when you get over there, you're 2 hours. You go 2 hours east, there's your next Walmart. You go 2 hours south, there's your next Walmart. You go 3 hours north, 4 hours north into Canada, there's your next Walmart. So that place is spread out, bro. That place is spread out. But oh yeah, man, we got to get to some Oilfield stuff. That's what I should have threw that. I should have threw the title in this video about some Oilfield. But Eric, if you're looking for Oilfield jobs, bro, I can tell you Halliburton's hiring right now. Halliburton started posting stuff on Facebook, bro. Do you know the last time that Halliburton has been posting jobs on Facebook? And it came across Facebook a couple times. Halliburton looking for people in Williston, North Dakota. I'm like, okay, y'all are really hiring. Some advice: if you want to get on at Halliburton, you need to farm your application. Farming your application means you may have to manufacture this and make this up. So this is the best advice that I can give you, and it has worked for me. Even though I turned down the jobs at Halliburton, it may work for you. When you're filling out your application, make sure you fill it out completely. You go online, fill out all of the information. Make sure you don't leave anything blank. It's just like applying for Walmart. Don't leave anything blank. Put something in all of the spaces. Put some information in all of the spaces. After you fill out your application, it's give you a message, you have completed filling out the application. Then if it's something that you qualify for, they're gonna send you like a like a checklist questionnaire where it's got 20 questions on it or 25 questions or something on it. Make sure you take your time and answer those questions. Don't just run through it putting some stuff. Take your time and answer those questions. More than likely, or depending on what you're applying for, Halliburton's going to send you another one identical to the one that they just sent you. Just the questions are going to be in different places. They may be worded a little bit different. It's going to be the exact same thing. So keep that in mind when you're applying for Halliburton, and be prepared for that. So don't get discouraged. They're just trying to make sure that, okay, they're interested in moving forward, and how interested in you. How interested are you? If you're willing to do the application, then do the like qualifying questionnaire or whatever they call it. So keep that in mind when you're applying for Halliburton. Some companies require that, some companies don't, and that's just something to think about. As far as I know, Halliburton most definitely has been training drivers, and if you're in Williston, Halliburton has people go over to the Train Indy yard, which my bad. Halliburton's not over there by Train Indy anymore. They're over there in the old Baker Hughes building. I keep thinking about them over there because they were over there forever. And that yard is humongous, and everybody knows that yard. But anyway, Halliburton was, at a time, sending their non-CDL people to go there and get their CDL, and also to go there and do their safety training. One basin is done at Train ND. There may be some other places in Williston, North Dakota, where you can get your Train ND certification. Your one basin. I don't have my one basin with me to show y'all what it looks like. No, I don't. I left most of my oil field stuff at the house. You are going to need your rig pass. Depending on the company, every company has a different level of requirements of safety training. And I've done them all. I've even got some safety training videos that you're going to have to watch. The actual video that you're going to have to watch. I think they're still on my YouTube channel. If they're not, they may be on Facebook, or I will upload them when I get home. I don't know if I got them with me here. But some of those safety classes, just the usual generic stuff. What is that? That looks like Russian language. Vom Ingo. I don't even know what to do with a comment like that. But yeah, guys. Trucking's cool. Trucking's awesome, and trucking is definitely an opportunity to go and move somewhere else. The oil field is the same way. If you don't find out early in the oil field, you should find out after your second year, first or second year, maybe your third year, that there's levels to the oil field. You'll find out that there are levels to the oil field. So for any of you guys that are interested in getting to the oil field, I don't know if Liberty is still hiring. I think next tier is. Oh, we talking? Well, let me just look and see. And if you guys are interested in oil field jobs, you have to leave a comment so I'll know, and ask a question so I'll know. Or if you know anybody who's looking at getting into the oil field, or they have any questions, leave a comment, because I can work with the question if You know, it's like the Bakken right now. As far as I know, man, the Bakken is going good, man. Once again, shout out to Tanker Monkey up there in North Dakota. And give me a second, man. I want to see who's up there in North Dakota right now. Or at least up there in the Williston area. Because I used to know a couple people that were still making YouTube videos. I know Tanker Monkey is. Jay Trades is sticking to his four-wheeler, Razor four-wheeler thing that he does. Okay, when I type in Williston, North Dakota, like a lot. I know I got about 5-6 videos that pop up. So at least that's some information for people that are looking to go to North Dakota. Like old boy asked me, I'm north 90 miles from Williston, busy here too. 90 miles. Crosby? Lorne, Kosar. 90 miles north. Crosby, or you in Canada? Crosby is 50 miles, ain't it? I think so, because you got what? Crosby, then another 5 to the Canadian border, something like that. But yeah, I type in Williston, North Dakota, and I got some of the first search stuff that comes up. So, oh yeah, getting to y'all comments that y'all. Much love, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for your videos. Shout out to Daniel13. Any advice for a new driver, 4 months hauling production water? If you want to get your own truck, make sure you can financially afford your own truck for no less than a year. Your first year might be a trash year because it's a learning curve, especially if you're doing all of it yourself. You're doing booking your own loads, doing your own IFTA, doing your own taxes, doing your own accounting. So that's going to be a load on you, but it can most definitely be done. Don't look at it as something that is so. The sun is still there. Don't look at it as something that is daunting. It's not daunting. It's just a matter of. It's just a matter of. It's just a matter of getting yourself a book. It's just a matter of getting yourself a book. And I've done all of my stuff by quarter. And I'm pretty sure I've said this in plenty of videos. I've done all of my stuff by quarters. Guys, we're at the 1 hour mark. We fixing to stop this video right here. I'll start another one. Title of it is going to be what did you ask me? Advice for new owner operators. So you guys hang on for a minute. For to stop this sucker, start back again with a new video. You'll see it come out in just a second, titled Trucking as a New Owner Operator.